Hello and happy Monday. Thanks for being here with us for another edition of Off the Desk on this really snowy Monday morning. I'm Kate.
And I'm Julia O'Keefe. Yes, happy snow day for some, snowy day for all. Welcome, Chris Vazakis. Chris, you're the man of the hour. You got a lot of snow to talk about.
A lot of snow. And you know what I love when a forecast verifies. It's always a beautiful thing. A lot of us waking up to a lot of snow out there. Many reports coming in this morning are anywhere between 14 inches and 20 inches. So in that range of definitely over a foot for everyone. Highest snowfall from the National Weather Service confirmed is 19 inches in Ludlow.
Wow.
Springfield has, and this was by midnight, this report was, and I don't think it's moved much since then, but 16 and a half inches in downtown Springfield.
Wow.
So yeah, pretty impressive snowfall totals. Chicopee, 17 inches. There was a unofficial report from a viewer. We'll see if it adds on to the National Weather Service list or not, from Munson of 20 inches.
Whoa!
So if that is on the list, that would be our highest total in our area. But I do think as we go throughout the day, we're going to bring in a little bit more light snow come later this morning and this afternoon. Not anything anywhere as close as what we just dealt with, but it'll be enough to, if you did your driveway or, got your car all cleaned, might coat it up again. I'm coating to 3 inches in spots. So for those spots hovering around the upper teens, 17, 18, 19 inches of snow, this could push them over into the, the 20-inch zone, or maybe someone squeezes to the 2-foot mark with a little light snow later today. So
wow.
Haven't seen a storm like that in a while.
I know.
Yeah, I will say I don't think Springfield will break its record. The record for Springfield is 21 inches back in March of 2017.
Okay.
We're at 16.5 as of right now. So that would mean we'd have to see a significant burst of snow through today to get up past 21 inches. I don't see that happening. Could it? Very slim. I mean, anything is possible. But I wouldn't be surprised if Springfield gets another inch or two and we end up around 18 inches when all's said and done. So
still a lot of snow.
Yeah, and it was very fluffy, very light. So some people might look out their window and see one spot of their yard has like a couple inches on the ground, or some spots might be nothing almost because it's just been blowing around.
Yeah.
And you might have a drift of like 4 or 5 feet on the side of your house, such as I'll show this to you. My parents on their back deck forever since I've been little. This is like a spot for drifts because the wind just rides up. So look how big the snow drift is on my parents' back.
Whoa!
Oh
yeah.
Wow.
So that's a table over in the corner there that's about 4 feet tall. So this is like a 5.5 foot snowfall drift.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you might be seeing stuff like that outside your house, and like your car might be, one side of your car might have no snow on it at all, and the other side of your car is completely covered in like 2 feet of snow.
Well, imagine walking out, so they're like, "Oh, I think I'm good."
Yeah, never mind.
You thought.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Roads are still slippery, and one thing with this kind of snow, this is like champagne powder snow. It's very, very light and like more of an ice crystal snow because it's so cold. So it compacts so easily on the surfaces. So even though plows have been out scraping down to the pavement, like the snow pretty much becomes like ice almost, and it's not going to go much of anywhere.
Yeah.
So roads are going to be very slippery for today, tomorrow, and some roads might be slippery for the rest of the week with temperatures well below freezing. So just like be prepared for rough road conditions for a little bit.
Yeah. And of course, we've been, keeping people updated on those road conditions. And we had 2 people out in the field, Nick Antonakis and Alexa Bianco, this morning during our morning newscast to give live updates, Springfield and Chicopee, as to what we were seeing out on the roads and just like the pile up in parking lots and things like that. So of course, we're going to continue to keep you updated for our new newscast. What conditions are looking like as we get a couple more inches of snow and the plows are still out and about trying to clear everything. So as Chris said, just, make sure that you're taking it slow. If you do have to be out, if you don't, today is a really good day to stay in and enjoy the views maybe outside or from inside your house.
Yeah.
And,
Pretty much every school is closed today.
Yes, yeah.
You can find that list at wwlp.com. And just a reminder, Springfield Public Schools are also closed tomorrow.
Yeah, they made
Yes,
that call
they
early.
did.
Yeah.
So,
We also
yeah,
had some power outages.
we did. There
Oh,
was
yeah,
there was quite a
Chicopee.
few in Chicopee.
Yeah.
But we're still waiting for more information on what exactly caused that.
How many were out?
outage. It was over
200?
6,000.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So there's a lot of people.
But that could be caused by anything. That might not be storm related. That could be there was a car accident or something. I mean, we don't know. I'm just saying.
That's what. Yeah, we're waiting.
Yeah, we're waiting for more information on that. So.
But yeah, it's interesting because it is that like powdery snow that you were saying. So you can't really go out and have a snowball fight or make like a snowman. But
awesome sledding snow though.
Good sledding snow.
It's so slick, and like once it's packed down, it's almost like ice. So you want to go sledding today? It's going to be a good day for sledding.
You know what? I saw a lot of random people on social media, including there's like a mayor I think the mayor of New Haven posted getting the skis out and going skiing on like sidewalks or on the roadways.
It might be an easier way to get around.
Easier way to get around than like trudging through it, walking through it, or like taking your car. A couple of people I know
get that snowmobile out if you got it.
Yeah, we're doing that. So I guess, and if you're like a winter activity lover, like you've mentioned, Chris, you enjoy, and even like you, Julia, like to go skiing and stuff. This is like the snow type of stuff.
And like I said,
stuff like that.
The ski resorts have been struggling so much the past few years.
Yeah.
So like this has been such a great winter for them to build back on themselves. And like when you're talking about this much snow, it's just pure gold. Like this is just money to them.
Right.
Like
honestly,
this is such a great base of snow that they're going to have for a long time. They can continue to build off it. Like this will help their season push well into the early spring. So good news for the ski resorts for sure.
I don't know. I think this amount of snow is good for the rest of the winter. If this is all we see,
I'm fine with ending now. Yeah. This is going to last us a while because, I mean, we're seeing freezing temperatures this entire week. Like, how much of it is even going to melt between now and Friday?
Pretty much nothing.
Pretty much nothing.
Yeah. I mean, you have high temperatures the rest of the week in the teens, low 20s. And every single night from here through the weekend is around or below zero. So absolutely pretty much no melting. And it's also why I brought up the roads that they could be bad for a while is because it's so cold that to a degree, salt is not going to do a lot to a point. And like, so just bear that. I mean, I think highways and the main roads that traveled on a lot will end up being fine, by later today, tomorrow, who knows? But your neighborhood, some of the more or less traveled roads or sidewalks, those are going to be just like snow covered and icy for quite a while.
At least we know what to expect.
Yeah.
So we'll have to prepare for those conditions throughout the week. So
we'll
take a quick break here and back and probably chat more about this.
All right, welcome back to Off the Desk on this snowy Monday morning. I'm Julia O'Keefe.
I'm Kaylee Collins.
And I'm Chris Pazakis. It is definitely snowy and definitely a Monday.
And definitely a Monday.
Two of those things combined. Start to the week. But we were been talking about it since last week. What did you guys get up to this weekend?
Honestly, like I woke up Saturday morning and this snowstorm coming, just the looming presence. But Saturday morning when nothing hit yet, it felt like life was normal and we weren't preparing for this. Yeah. And then I knew this was coming. But Friday night, did a chill game night in. Fun night. Played some games.
Chill game night, fun night.
Played some games. Yeah, it was fun. And then Saturday, I spent the day with my boyfriend's family. We went out to lunch, and I guess it was like dinner. It was like a 2 p.m.
Like a good dinner.
Yeah, it's an Irish pub. It was good vibes.
Nice.
Yes, and then also went back and played some games. Did some trivia. My favorite. My favorite.
Good at trivia.
My favorite. My team came in second, though. It's fine. Honestly, we were in first place for a while, but the question that stumped us because the team who answered first got it wrong. It was, what are the 3 most populated countries in the world right now? Keyword right now. It's been updated in the past 2 years, but they said China, India, and Russia, and we were between India and China going first, but I said China, India, United States, but it's India, China, United States.
Oh,
so
close.
yeah, that
Still
was the
good
question
guesses.
that lost us the game, but it's fine. It was fun. Then I came back early yesterday morning back to this area to gear up for the day, and came to Hotel 22 News relatively early to hunker down, to be here, to get on the news early this morning. Yeah, a lot of people ended up staying just to play it safe. My fear was I was going to start driving and come across roads that weren't plowed yet this morning, which from what I've heard, it seems like would have happened. So we all, we played it safe, and it was a nice bonding experience. We watched the game and
watched the
Patriots win, and got up to work. So yeah, that's what we had to do.
Early start to our work week, but
it was. Yeah,
just like you said, we were all safe once we were here, so that's good. Yeah. For me, like on Saturday, I think I went to bed really early Friday, as I typically do, and then Saturday I was doing a lot of what I probably would have done on a normal Sunday, like reset type stuff. A lot of I did go to the grocery store Saturday morning.
Yeah.
I went to an Aldi, and I went like just before. I didn't realize I was going like just before they opened. I thought they opened at 8, but they opened at 8:30. So I got there like 8:25, and people were like waiting. It was a line to get in.
Sure.
Some woman in line was like, "It's like an amusement park line, but less fun."
So less fun.
Yeah. So that was
fun.
Yeah, it was a little crazy because there were a lot of people. I probably would have been better off waiting, going a little later, because there were so many people there that had been waiting to go grocery shopping. But I had to do like my regular weekly grocery shopping anyways. So did that, did some other chores and errands and things. And then Saturday night, because I had to reschedule my plans for Sunday for Bobby's birthday, we went to a new place for dinner. So that was a good time. It was really good food, cool place. It used to be the courthouse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was actually called the courthouse.
Oh, cool.
Look at that.
It was a really cool vibe to it. It's inside of what's now a hotel.
Oh, cool.
So it was good. And then that Sunday morning came, and we just got ready to come here. Chris?
Saturday, I just kind of mentally prepared myself for it's been a busy week for me, just having with all this storm talk and coverage. So Saturday, I literally just kind of relaxed at home, and I had a fire and just chilled. I did go to Home Depot real quick to get something. It wasn't really storm related. I just needed to get something for my house, but I walked into Home Depot, and it was like the world was literally about to end. Like,
a lot of people.
Oh my gosh. You walk in the front, generators are flying off the shelves. I saw 2 guys fighting over one of the last shovels.
Oh no.
2 guys were walking out with brand new snow blowers. Like, people were just like taking the bags of salt and just like piling them on the carts, and I was just like, this is my fault. But
sorry, guys.
Put a hat on, and I'm like, I'm not the reason you're all here. But anyways.
Totally nobody recognized you.
There's the guy, and everyone just chases me out.
That's his fault.
But so that was wild. Besides that, I didn't do anything. I actually went to bed pretty early Saturday night because I just knew it was going to be a long, stretch of time coming up to the storm.
Yeah.
Saturday, I got up, made breakfast, took a shower. It was snowing, packed up my car, headed to work. Got here around like 10 o'clock yesterday morning. I've been here ever since. Slept here.
Been here ever since. Yeah.
Was on the news last night. Maybe you saw Adam and I on for some coverage. Got some sleep. Back on early this morning. So working for you.
Working for you.
Yeah. Of course, big snowstorm. So as a meteorologist, it's very exciting. We always look forward to doing these kind of coverages. Of course, we don't hope for bad weather or things that could, cause problems for people, but we're meteorologists because we like talking about weather. So, it's fun when you do have a storm and things to talk about,
Yeah. I even said, I was talking when we had Aretta and Sarah on, I think Thursday.
Yeah.
We were like chatting about stories that we've done as reporters, things that we'd like to cover. And I did say I enjoy covering weather related stories because you have a little bit of an opportunity to get a little creative and kind of show off the elements and explain what's happening and show people what you're dealing with, that kind of thing. It always makes for like an interesting live shot and give people a different perspective. Like, of course, people can look outside of their window and see what's going on in their neck of the woods, but showing them different areas, because even in this storm, there was a different amount of accumulation in different counties even. So, yeah, just like getting to talk a little bit about it. And it's like the type of reporting where you can do a little bit more ad-libbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you're kind of talking
Interactive.
freely, which is fun to kind of work on that skill itself too.
For sure.
As a reporter, and you can translate that type of style into your other stories and things like that. So I always enjoy doing weather reporting for like the content and getting to speak about it. Obviously, being in the elements sometimes is a little challenging.
That's
like today was very cold.
You gotta have the layers.
So you gotta layer up,
double socks, the
But it makes for
boots.
such a great live shot.
It does.
Like you can do so many fun things, and like it's just different.
Yeah.
Like
Nick Antonakis was all out there today. He was up
had
to
some
his
really
calves
good
in
movement
snow, and he was
Plus,
showing
when
the
you're-
cars.
I mean, I'm not a reporter, but I feel like when you're a reporter and you go out, you're assigned to a story and you have to be very specific on the story. Meanwhile, weather, it's a free for all. You can kind of talk about whatever you want. It's free minded. You can. It's just I don't know. You're very loose. You can just do whatever.
What you see.
It's like things. I kind of feel the same way about breaking news. Again, like breaking news can also be scary, sad, and tragic. So it's not like it's enjoyable to cover. But from like a reporter point of view, you have more to work with when things are changing, and you have a scene there that's developing that you can, show to the viewer. This is what's happening in front of my eyes. This is what I'm seeing, type of thing. And it's the same thing for weather. Like, there were a couple instances this morning where we saw, plows coming by behind the reporter, starting to clear the roads, and you can like make a mention to the plows and show people, okay, they're still out and about this morning. They've been out all night trying to clear the roads, that kind of stuff. Or like we mentioned a lot of the drifting that has been happening. You could see like, well, over here, you do a little walk over here. It doesn't look like we got anything, but over here, look at all this snow. So it's just cool. You get different options to show things off.
Yeah. I like the snow.
I like the snow.
Yeah.
You said you're looking forward.
But
Yeah, I like the, we have our one storm, but Chris said he's looking forward to go bringing his dog outside in the snow.
Yeah.
Right?
For the viewers that do know Hershey, you all know that she's very small. She's a little miniature
so
dachshund.
little.
It's funny because I measured her, like her entire height from the floor to like the top of her back is she's 7 inches.
Oh,
But then if you just count like the space between the floor and her belly, it's like 3 inches. So this is like, 5 feet of snow to her. She's gonna be like, oh my gosh, like I can't see anywhere. Like I'm gonna have to go home and make tunnels in the backyard for her to run around.
Oh,
Do your dogs like the snow?
Oh yeah, they love the snow. I was out there with them the other day, and they thought that I could take a little piece of snow and they would act like it was a treat. They would sit for it, and I just kept throwing little bits of snow, and they would jump up and get it, and they were running around and stuff. And I'm excited to go see what they've been up to, since I haven't seen them since yesterday morning at this point. But I'm looking forward to seeing what they're like in all the snow. The younger one, actually, both of them, they're young. They're 1 and 2. Neither of them have seen this much snow at one time. So
they're so young.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you were even a kid that's like in 2nd grade right now, this is probably the most snow you've seen in your life.
Massive to you.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
just
really
in your
remember
life. Like,
the
I mean, the last time that we saw a widespread winter storm like this, well, actually, the last time Springfield got this much snow was 2021. But the last time that we saw a widespread foot plus, like across the region, like New York City, Boston, Hartford, all reporting a foot of snow or more, was actually 10 years to the day yesterday.
That's crazy.
January 25th of 2016.
2016. Wow. That's wild.
So, like, if you were born after that, this is like kind of the biggest snowstorm in your life.
Yeah.
It's gonna be memorable.
What's the most amount of snow you guys have seen?
I don't remember
can't
the
even-
inches, but I can remember a few times when it just felt never ending. Like, I remember the school parking lots, the snowbanks were pushed up so high from all the plowing. And even the ones at like the end of my street were so high.
Yep.
And it felt like it lasted forever. Like that snow didn't melt. I couldn't tell you when, but I was definitely in elementary school.
Yeah.
I'm not sure as far as like accumulation, because you might know, Chris, better than me for that particular storm. The storm that always sticks out to me is that October snowstorm.
Oh, yeah.
October
the
2011.
October 2011. Yeah.
Because it ended up being, thank God she's okay now. It was, whatever. But my mom got in an accident during that snowstorm. Like it was literally like a tree fell down on our thank God it like hit the side of our house first, but we literally just picked up my sister. My sister still had to go to work at Dunkin' Donuts at the time. But this was like after the snow. It was just like there was still snow accumulating, or I don't know. It was after like the bulk of the big snowstorm. So she had just picked up my sister because like she didn't want her driving there at that time. And we had been in the car, me and my other sister. And my younger sister had just gone in the house, closed the door, and my mom was just quickly shoveling a little bit of a path, and the tree came down, hit the side of our house, and then like literally fell on her.
Wow.
She was injured, but she wasn't like severely injured and
Yeah.
recovered, and that was a whole other story. But since that happened, it always sticks out as like a really scary storm and then after that we clear a lot of the around our house.
Well, yeah, that was dangerous because it hit before all the leaves fell off the trees, so they were so heavy that everything fell.
That's like one of the most impactful snowstorms in like at least Connecticut history because of power outages and like the amount of damage it caused.
Yeah, that was an intense storm.
Yeah.
But how much snow actually fell during that storm?
Depends where you were. Like for me, it was 15 inches in New Milford.
Okay.
So I think Hartford reported like 11 inches.
So I feel like where I was, it probably was in
around a foot.
Recent memory, like a decent amount of snow,
Most I've ever seen was January 2011 in New Milford. We got 26 inches of snow in one storm. And I'll never forget waking up in the morning and like looking outside. I couldn't even see out my window. And then opening the garage door and like there's pictures of my dad and I standing next to the snow. Like, oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Like this is like, and being January 2011, I was 12 turning 13. Like, it's a lot of snow. Like,
yeah.
But the most I've ever seen on the ground was actually after the blizzard of 2013. My cousins used to live in Trumbull, like down towards Hamden, and that's where they got 40 inches of snow from that storm.
40 inches?
Yeah, that's the Connecticut record now. Yeah, from Nemo from 2013.
Yeah,
blizzard of 2013 in February. It's the biggest winter storm since the blizzard of 1888 for Connecticut. But yeah, I'll never forget driving down to their house like a week after the storm and just like seeing the amount of snow, like insane. Like
that is crazy.
I don't know if I'll ever see something like that in my lifetime again.
Right.
Like it's just so rare. Who knows? I always like asking people like questions about how like the most amount of snow or the coldest temperature you've ever felt. Like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take another quick break here and come back and have a couple minutes left.
Yeah.
All right, and we're back for these last few minutes here on this Monday, snow day edition of Off the Desk. Talked a lot about today's storms and other storms that we can remember that had a lot of accumulation. So, yeah, I think the plan for today for many of us will be just shoveling out our driveways.
Shoveling.
And, maybe you have a snowblower that probably helps too, and just trying to stay warm.
Help your neighbors if you because honestly, last time it snowed, which was actually last weekend, my wife and I weren't home, and my Ring doorbell went off. My neighbor was snowblowing my driveway for me, and like it honestly was just like, one, it's nice that a neighbor is kind of like looking out for you, and two, like it just like made me so relieved because I was like, I gotta go home tonight. I gotta shovel my whole driveway.
Yeah.
So if like your neighbor's gone, or like they only have a shovel, or they're old, and you have a snowblower or a plow, like I don't know, maybe just go over and just help them out.
Yeah, that's a very nice thing to do.
Yeah,
check in on your neighbors and make sure everybody's good.
Yeah.
I think of other tips that we, take
Hot
breaks.
chocolate, take
Hot
breaks.
chocolate.
We had a story today about how baking and cooking is good for your mental health during times in winter, especially. So if you're hunkered down and
That's a good day to do that,
you need something to do, you can bake something, get out a book, something happy.
You know what you could also do today? Plan for what you want to make for your Super Bowl party,
That's
especially
good.
if you're a
Oh,
Patriots fan.
That's true,
yeah.
yeah.
As we mentioned, we watched it here, and there's a lot of excited Patriots fans here
Yeah.
in Massachusetts and New England. It was kind of an interesting game to watch because it was a
It
little
was
more.
scary.
It was
scary.
It was like lower scoring.
I had to
than
turn
would've
it off
thought.
a
Yeah,
couple times or walk
and
away at least.
our defense came through yet again. It seemed
Yeah.
like.
It was tricky with the snow and the white
snow,
jerseys too. I was worried about
The
that.
field goals that were missed because
Yeah,
I'm
the
sure
wind.
wind.
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy, but Pats came through. So now
They
it's
came
so
through.
exciting that they're going to the Super Bowl, like first one post Brady
Yeah.
era. So
Yeah. Drake
We'll be
May
And it didn't
era.
take long.
It
I
didn't
know.
take
It only
long.
took 5 years. And you're back in the Super Bowl.
Drake May. I heart Drake May.
I do heart Drake May.
So yeah,
I think
maybe
he's
think about
awesome. Yeah.
he has a fan club out here in New
Yeah.
England. Yeah, maybe think about what kind of snacks you guys want to make. I feel like you're a big buffalo chicken
chicken
person,
dip.
so
Oh,
you can't go wrong with that. That's
so
Yeah.
good.
Except I'm working the next day, so I'm gonna have to nap, and then
Oh,
I'll
right,
probably
right.
watch
You
the
and I are
second
off,
half.
right?
I'm off. I'm going to be away that
Yeah, I'm
weekend
off as
for
well.
a family.
Honestly, it's
So-
kind of early this year. It's at 6:30.
Next year it's on Valentine's Day.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, great. Something like
Yeah, a
that.
lot of
Yeah, 6:30. That's true. That's actually I might
not
be
bad.
able to just
The
watch
game
whole
will be over by 10 at
Yeah.
the latest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
can
then you
get
take a
by.
nap
I
or-
can get by.
One
It's
day.
fine.
see the
One
Patriots
day,
win.
come home and
Fingers
sleep.
crossed.
That's why I like the morning shift. So
There you go.
yeah.
All right, everybody stay safe out there today, and we'll be back here same time tomorrow.
All right. We'll see you then.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.